At 17,000 feet, where the peaks touch the sky, where the air is razor-thin, stealing your breath with every step, and the cold bites to the bone, a constant gnawing presence, Indian soldiers stand guard on the northern borders, vigilant and unyielding. This is a world of jagged peaks, a landscape sculpted by time and the elements, deep ravines, where shadows play tricks on the eye, and an enemy always lurking nearby, a silent threat in the vast expanse. Every day is a test of endurance, a battle not just against an adversary, but against the very environment itself, against nature, in its most unforgiving form, isolation, a feeling of being utterly alone in a world of towering giants, and the constant threat of incursion, a tension that never truly fades. Traditional patrols and surveillance, though brave and necessary, left dangerous gaps in these vast, unforgiving mountains, vulnerabilities that could be exploited. The old ways were no longer enough. They were becoming relics in a rapidly changing world. The terrain and the enemy demanded a new approach, a smarter, more adaptable strategy. The Indian Army realized it was time to innovate, to embrace new technologies and tactics, to move from reactive defense to proactive security, anticipating threats before they materialize. This is the story of how the silent watchers on the ridge gained new strength, a renewed sense of purpose, new eyes, capable of seeing further and more clearly than ever before, and a new way to defend the nation, a shield forged in innovation and resilience. A new era was about to begin, an era of enhanced vigilance and unwavering resolve. For decades, our soldiers have performed miracles in impossible conditions, but courage alone couldn't cover every inch of the border. Large battalions, powerful but slow, struggled to respond quickly in the mountains. The enemy adapted, using small, agile teams and guerrilla tactics, slipping away before our forces could react. Supplying massive units at altitude was a logistical nightmare. Every bullet, every meal, a challenge. The need was clear. Smaller, faster, more adaptable units with a lighter footprint and a bigger punch. Army leaders listened to soldiers, studied the terrain, and realized evolution was essential. Specialized units, built for mountain warfare, would be the answer. A new chapter in India's defense was about to be written. High in the unforgiving mountains, where the air is thin and the weather is relentless, stands a force unlike any other. Enter the Rudra Brigades, named for Rudra, the storm deity, a name that embodies their fierce and decisive nature. These brigades are specifically designed for speed, agility, and overwhelming power. They are built to move swiftly and strike decisively, ensuring dominance in any engagement. These are integrated battle groups, a concept that redefines modern warfare. They represent a synergy of different combat elements, working in perfect harmony. Infantry, artillery, engineers, and air defense, all integrated into one agile and self-sufficient unit. No more waiting for external support. Everything needed for mission success is right there, readily available and ready to strike with precision. A Rudra brigade can respond to emerging threats in a matter of minutes, not the hours it once took, delivering a swift and devastating force. Soldiers within these brigades are specially selected for their aptitude and rigorously trained for the unique challenges of mountain warfare and seamless teamwork. Cross-training is a cornerstone, ensuring every member understands the broader mission objectives, not just their individual part in the operation. In action, they move as one cohesive unit, engineers swiftly clearing paths, artillery providing suppressive cover, and infantry relentlessly seizing ground. "We are the storm incarnate," one soldier confidently stated. And by the time the enemy even hears the distant rumble of thunder, the lightning has already struck with full force, leaving no room for retreat. The deployment of the Rudra brigades has fundamentally changed the reality and dynamics along the border, ensuring a more secure and stable region. While Rudra brigades bring the storm, unleashing their might with unmatched ferocity, Bhairav battalions stand as the silent shield, an unseen guardian. Masters of stealth and surveillance, they are the eyes and ears in the most challenging terrains. They watch the most remote and treacherous stretches of the border, where danger lurks in every shadow. Their mission is clear: prevent battles before they even start, averting conflict through vigilance. They achieve this using relentless intelligence gathering and meticulous reconnaissance operations. Equipped with cutting-edge tech, the tools of the modern warrior, portable radars that pierce through fog and darkness, thermal imagers that reveal hidden threats, and silent drones that soar through the skies undetected. They see what others can't, uncovering the unseen. But it's not just gadgets that define them, it's their skill. These soldiers are experts in tracking elusive targets, camouflage techniques that render them invisible, and survival skills honed to perfection, moving unseen across vast distances for weeks on end. "We fill in the blank spaces on the map," one officer said with conviction. "We are the first warning, the sentinel against the unknown." Their timely intelligence lets Rudra brigades strike with pinpoint precision, turning critical information into decisive action on the battlefield. The seamless synergy between Bhairav and Rudra units is the secret to their success, where the silent scouts whisper the warning of impending danger, and the fierce hunters deliver the swift and decisive blow. Together, they've transformed border defense strategies, shifting from static fortifications to dynamic, adaptable responses, ensuring the silent watchers are never alone, always supported, always vigilant. The story of Rudra and Bhairav is more than military innovation. It's a lesson in unity. Infantry, gunners, engineers, and scouts, each strong alone but unstoppable together. Trust and teamwork are their greatest weapons, allowing them to overcome the harshest challenges. Their courage isn't just in battle, but in enduring hardship and trusting their comrades. They remind us true strength comes from unity and shared purpose. So when you look to the Himalayas, remember the storm and the shield, India's new guardians. They're not just defending borders, they're showing the world India's resolve. With courage, innovation, and unity, no mountain is too high, and no frontier too tough to defend.